Hi, Odooers. As we saw before, leads are potential customers who show interest in your business. The more we know about their contact details and their interest level, the more qualified they are. There are various ways for marketers to generate leads, and at Stealthy Wood, we want to take advantage of all of them. So let's run through every way we can find new customers for our business. The main way that leads are generated is when someone directly contacts our company themselves. Any message sent to a specific email address can be automatically listed as a lead in our CRM. But since we want to qualify our leads as much as possible, an easy and efficient way to do this is to add a Contact Us form on our website. With this approach, our leads will provide some contact details, at least for the required fields, and maybe other information that will greatly help the salespeople convert them into customers. Another excellent way for our customers to reach us is through live chat. Since chat boxes feel fast and efficient, there's a particular satisfaction and gratification to discuss in real time with a living human being and almost immediately get a relevant answer. On the company's side, this should be considered as a great marketing tool that can quickly motivate our leads to contact us. We can also add an attractive pop-up message when the website detects that the visitors are about to leave the web page. For example, a reward or discount could be sent to their email address provided that they've given the necessary information. However, while most of our website visitors don't contact us directly, it doesn't mean that they aren't qualifiable. We also get some information about our visitors, such as the company where they are visiting our website, which we know based on their IP addresses. We can list them as leads as well. It's also possible to generate a list of companies that match specific filters through Odoo. This feature is called lead mining, and we'll talk about that in depth in another video, but these leads are generated within Odoo and directly added to our CRM. And of course, generating leads doesn't only happen online. We could, for example, go to a meeting or an exhibit at a fair and find ourselves with a pile of business cards of people with whom we had, at best, a very brief discussion. It is, however, essential not to overlook these leads as they already have a good idea of what we do and what we offer. By using an app that will scan and extract the information from the business cards and save them directly as leads in our CRM, our sales team will stop wasting time and will be able to focus on nurturing those leads. With all of these possibilities, we can generate a growing list of people who have shown interest in our business. Since Odoo apps are fully integrated with each other, we'll be able to manage our leads directly from our CRM app, so let's see how we can set this up. Once we're on our database, the first place we're going to go is to our CRM application. I just want to quickly point out something that I've already discussed. Let's go to Configuration, Sales Teams. Choose any sales team. I want to talk about the email alias. Now, I'm bringing this up again because it's a super cool feature. Anytime someone sends an email to this address, it's going to generate a lead in my CRM app. And I know it will be a lead because I have the option leads checked. If it wasn't checked, it would generate an opportunity right away. And this is particularly cool because I could have this email alias associated with a contact form on one of my social media platforms. And so when someone contacts me there, it will generate a lead here in my Odoo database. So that's super neat. But now that I've mentioned that again, let's go ahead and talk about our Contact Us page on our website. All right, so I already have the website module installed. You can even go to your apps module and install the contact form, which I've already done as well. But since I've done that, let's go to our website directly and check it out. All right, so I have this Contact Us page in my menu. Okay, and I did not create this myself. Odoo did this for me as soon as I installed that module. Okay, so if I had a visitor today, even though I didn't create this, it would already generate a lead in my CRM app if they filled out this form. So that's already super convenient and cool. But we can even create a new page and add this form ourselves and customize it to our needs. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to click on New Page, and we need a name, of course, and Continue. And this is going to redirect us immediately to the page and an edit mode. Once we're here, we can go ahead and start designing. So we have our building blocks on the left, and I do talk about designing your website more in the website videos, which are super cool, so be sure you check them out. Let's scroll down now and add our form builder block. So I'm simply going to drag it and drop it. And then I'm going to be able to add some form parameters. So for the action, which is a required field. I need to decide if I would like to create an opportunity, to create a task, or send an email. So in this case, I would like to create an opportunity. And then I can even direct my customers to a thank you page once they've submitted the form. I can assign a sales channel or a salesperson. But that looks good for now. And then we can edit the form. So I can edit the fields that already exist. So your full name, for example, this field is not required, and I can make it required by simply clicking on this button on the left. Okay, as easy as that. And I also have the possibility to add some fields. So I can add an existing field. And once I do that, I have a huge list of existing fields. So perhaps I want them to give me their address or their country or even an email to put in CC. I have so many options here. And I just do it with one click, just like that. So it's super easy. Okay, and I can also add some custom fields as well. So perhaps you're looking for some information that isn't provided by an already existing field. You can add text, a number field, a checkbox, a date field, and more. So you really have a lot of options, and you can tailor it to your business's needs. But this looks good for now. So since I've done that, there's one more thing I would like to do on this page. I want to suggest my visitors to subscribe to my newsletter. So I'm going to scroll down again. I'm going to look for my newsletter pop-up in the building blocks, which I have right here. And then we're going to drag it and drop it to the top of the page. And then I'm going to choose the newsletter that I would like them to subscribe to. Okay, so interested in tree promotions. And then we're going to click on continue. I have an example of what this will look like. Okay, I can customize it right now, or I can always customize it later. So let's go ahead and click on save and see what it looks like if we were the customer. Okay, so we're here. We're going to enter our information. We're not sure actually, so we're going to go off the page, and then boom, just like that, we get the pop-up. And this actually seems cool. So I'm going to go ahead and subscribe. Just as easy as that. And we can always edit it, as I said, by clicking on edit at the top. And then you have edit pop-up, and you have that option right here. So as you can see, setting up a newsletter pop-up or a contact us page is just so easy with Odoo. But now I'm going to talk about something else. Lead generation. So let's go ahead and save our awesome website page, and then we're going to go back to the CRM module. Okay, so we go to CRM, and then configuration, settings again, and we're going to activate an option under the lead generation section, which is visits to leads. Once you have it activated and saved, of course, we're going to go to configuration and then visits to leads. But right before I do that, I just want to mention that these options, these lead generation options, are features where you need to purchase credits, okay? And you can do that right here from the settings, but also be sure you check out our user documentation to learn more about that. All right, so again, visits to lead rules, and then we're gonna create a rule, of course. We don't have any that already exist, so we're gonna create our own. So first we need a name, interest in products, okay, data tracking, I'm going to say companies. We could say companies and their contacts if we would like to. On the right side, we're going to see how the credit will be consumed. So here we see that 1 credit is consumed per visitor matching the website traffic conditions that we're creating right now, and whose company can be identified. So we have that information right here. And then we're going to go ahead and add those website traffic conditions. So for the countries, I'm going to say Belgium. Okay, I can choose my website if I'm in a multi-website environment, which I'm not going to do right now. Okay, I can add states. I can even add a URL expression, which will say which pages you would like to be tracked. If nothing is added here, then the entire website will be tracked. So let's go ahead and say /products. Oh. Be sure you don't have any typos. All right, and then we have the sequence, and then we have opportunity generation conditions. So industries, you can filter on size, which is the company size, of course. So how many employees? You don't have to select that option. All right, and then we have the type. So if it's a lead or an opportunity, so let's go ahead and say lead. And then we're going to add a tag. So let's say website visitors. And you can easily create a tag on the fly right here as well. And then we're going to click on save. So anytime someone who visits my website and falls under these conditions, a lead will be generated. And then we can always come back to these rules and see if any leads have been generated because of the rule that I created. And we can do that by clicking on this smart button right here. How cool is that? That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.